my business partner, he actually found me and hired me for a half-hour coaching session on his own campaigns. Back when I was charging, it was like $35 an hour for coaching. It's changed.
Yeah.
But the point on that is, it's like everybody had to come from somewhere. Everybody had to get their 10,000 hours in order to get to this kind of level. And I'm just glad that I didn't, just completely burn out about it. I got really hyper focused on Amazon advertising. I will say is that I am very passionate about like listing optimization and conversion rate optimization, really focusing the message to the audience now a lot more than I was before. And then secondarily using the advertising in order to support that, because it definitely works hand in hand. Definitely
huge
conversion rates increase.
Oh, a lot of the students I work with, I can even think of one where, kind of his method is like increase that USP, man, unit session percentage, because the cost goes down,
Profit goes up.
Yeah, profit goes up, clicks are more affordable in a lot of cases. Dude, yeah, I agree with that one, man. That listing optimization is overlooked. I think I was actually literally talking to somebody, I think yesterday or the day before, where I was talking about how like, I feel like a big miss is that like a lot of people think it's more traffic, but they don't spend enough time optimizing the traffic that they already have.
Right.
Because when you do both, they come hand in hand, because Amazon's going to want to give you more traffic if you're more optimized. And so it's, a ton of energy is spent on more traffic. But, in the beginning, I feel like when they launch, they'll really focus on it. But, over time, they don't continue to be like, how do we eke out another percentage point, which is huge when you're dealing with tons of sessions.
Especially as you scale. Yeah. I mean, as the competition gets more dense, and the competition, it gets harder, it gets more expensive. That's something that you and I both speak about quite a bit these days is most Amazon has introduced so many different ad types that allow us to acquire market share and defend our ad space and, target different audiences in different locations and settings. And yet most brands that we talk to on a daily basis, maybe 20-25% at most of the ad types that are available are being used by most of these brands. They're like, they just don't know. They don't have the training. They didn't put anybody through like your training, for instance, to say like, okay, what can we do with the advertising?
And 2020 was a big year for features and ad types. I mean, 2020 was, I was trying to keep up, man. I was I was like,
it's like Prime Day and Cyber Monday kind of rolled up and amplified throughout the entire year. It kind of exposed the strengths and weaknesses of the ad platform, and shipping logistics is an obvious one, but certainly from an advertising standpoint, it was so much easier to test theories. You're big on R&D like I am. It's like to test theories and to try to come up with something brand new that nobody's seen on a regular basis is sometimes you got strategies that only work on high traffic days like Prime Day or Cyber Monday. Well, 2020, it's like there was a lot more traffic. There was a lot more e-commerce going on, a lot more shipping going on. And so it was a little bit easier to test some of these strategies because you actually had the volume, at least until the products ran out of stock.
It's a whole nother, and
then not so much.
I know, dude. I know.